All right, we're
Insist.
back. Very short intermission. But yeah, let's get started. All right, waiting for Marcus to boot up the game.
So,
Yeah. So the PB was Mascus. You got 29-20. I think Mazia said
29-20.
29-20.
Yeah.
Nice. Another PB, but just back-to-back PBs. All right, game 3 though.
Yeah, I haven't run this category very much.
Yeah, but doing really well. Okay, so both of you are one click away from starting the game.
Yes. I promise my splits are going to work this time.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. All right. So on my countdown. So 3, 2, 1, go. Good luck. All right. More in sync this time for the timers. And off they go. Game 3. Used to be a rare sight, but now it's starting to become more and more common.
Yeah, as people, I think that the tournaments that we've been doing have like really pushed people to actually focus on improving the consistency of their runs. A lot of the time you'll see like you could have your sum of best be like a 8-minute faster run than your average, but with all of the like tournaments that are happening, all of the live racing, people are getting much more consistent and races are getting closer and closer.
Oh, that's very strange that the audio is mess. Yeah, I think I just checked both. Yeah, they're both choppy, looks like. So it looks like we may not have audio this time around. Let's go around.
Yeah. Again, that's one of those things that I just cannot figure out what is causing it. It's something where like the audio gets desynced and runs at like 10% of the speed that the game does.
Ah, okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's always like behind. Yeah, it looks like for both streams. I don't know, that was strange. Because Marcus's audio was literally good for both first and second match, but now it looks like it's gone choppy, which not sure. It's okay, just imagine the music and you're good to go. Think of it in your head.
Yeah, I mean, we could always try to refresh the streams, but I feel like at this point, might as well just let it play.
Yep.
Don't want to risk it cutting out and then having dark screens.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not sure. I feel like I've done that before, and I don't think it helped, but yeah. It looks like they're both in sync though. Both runners are in sync. All right, and then now it slightly deviates as Masochist picks up that orb. Not that it's that slow, but
yeah. And again, the 2 strength route really seems to be working out for Masochist. It is technically faster, I believe, to do 1 strength and possibly even 0 strength and just kind of sprint your way through the game. But having the easier combats, considering how much of this category is combat, is really important.
yeah, definitely. I think Shresh said if Masochist is local recording, I think the server is also recording too. So if you can always get the footage from you too, Mazias. That's
right. As long as the Masochist stream doesn't go down, the server will have a full VOD for them.
Yeah, this is it's great to have the tournament too because we're filling up the boards. I think he didn't have a Hotpot time up, but now I think he does. I'm pretty sure. So I think we're slowly filling up the board. I think, yeah, for sure if Masochist submits, we'll at least have 2 more runs on the board. That's great. More work for the moderators, but great overall, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, we have some great verifiers. Weejo's a mod and still does a ton of verifications, and then Keypoint does a lot of verification.
And Shrush too, yeah. I think Shrush is just in every Net Store stream, so
Yeah, I bet Shresh just like insta verifies all of them
every time. Yeah. Yes, Marcus had a not as good as an arena because Masochist is slightly more ahead. But we didn't pick up the soul. But going into the second arena, let's see how they do on this one.
Yeah, both of them had a little bit of a struggle last time with getting the deflect on the second mage. Ended up having a an extra cycle on it. That was an interesting strat from Masochist. I wonder if that's faster. I've never thought about just like full charging a deflect on the first mage. I always run right up to it and combo through it, but a full deflect would just insta-kill it.
Not sure either. I feel like that's timed, so maybe someone in chat will know. Oh, Marcus not getting to deflect.
Yeah, at least not getting stuck on the extra cycle. Didn't seem. Was able to stop it from despawning, unless I just missed it respawning.
Yeah, Shresh confirming Upper's been doing the full deflect, so have to assume that's pretty quick then. As Upper is the Reki holder for Hot. Oh, actually no, wait. I'm thinking before. Rory took it back, didn't he? But Upper
As
was
Vareem does.
yes, as Vareem does.
Yeah, I mean they're almost definitely basically the same time, because at worst you get like one extra combo. It's just a matter of like whether that extra combo is actually faster. Masochist taking a death here.
Oh,
Marcus
wow.
and Masochist swapping spots this match.
Oh, but got the door, I think, unless, I don't know. We gotta look back at that second match and see if he actually did grab that door. But luckily he has the door, so not all the way back to the tutorial door. I'm pretty sure that's where it spawns you if you don't grab the door.
Yeah, I think so. I think if you don't grab that the door in Cemetery, it'll take you back to the DFS door.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but swapping places. Probably where it's gonna change up again is, as we said, for Big Pot and Imploth.
Yeah, that is where Masochist's strong suit is in this category. I do love the like turnaround in this game where you can take 4 hits to Guardian of the Doors and then on the run back just get hit once. It's such a it's so easy to like get chain hit by everything in this game.
Mm-hmm. It's very strange. You think at 4 health you're like safe, and then all of a sudden you just keep getting hit and hit, and then you're just dead. It's very strange. It's very strange. Maybe maybe it has something to do with like a tiny iframe you have after getting hits, and then rolling right away or something like that. I don't know. The timing just works out for you to die, I guess. Yeah.
So we're going to see Marcus probably entering Manor close to a full minute ahead at this point, because Masochist does pick up a few extra orbs along the way, whereas Marcus just runs straight through the whole estate. So it'll really come down to the combats throughout Manor to see whether Masochist is able to make up the time, or if Marcus will be able to keep his lead.
Seen the cool like that new NMG strat rolling on the edges though. Or I guess Marcus walks on it. I assume it's safe to roll. I don't think. Do you soft lock on those? I don't think you can go in an area where you soft lock.
If you fall on the wrong side, you will. You can you either roll and fall off onto the ground, or you roll and you fall off into the bushes. And if you land in the bushes, then you do get soft locked and have to quit out.
Okay. Marcus not getting the pot skip. This happens sometimes. I don't know. For some reason, if you don't get it, like I don't know. I don't know.
It could also be Marcus's frame rate.
Oh,
I know that his
okay.
computer crashes sometimes, and that pot skip does require VSync to be turned off for it to be consistent.
Mhm.
So if he's running below like 120 frames or whatever the standard is, then
Yeah, going up on that there's no soft lock on. I for sure on the other like bottom hedge, but on that top hedge, is there another soft lock? You can just should be safe, right?
it's probably safe.
Yeah, but I think Marcus just walked. Oh, if I guess if you go to keyboard and mouse, you can put those like really straight arrows.
Yeah. Marcus did get the roll slash deflect on that last mage, which was kind of fun to watch. Masochist getting first or second try pothead skip, but does grab this orb and has to do it again.
Hasn't happened this match. Hopefully it doesn't happen. Hopefully I'm not jinxing it too. But there is also the when quitting out, you can also quit the desktop. And that's just big time loss. But hopefully there's no like no input gets eaten, and that doesn't happen when quitting out quick.
Yeah. So here you see Marcus already most of the way through the second side before Masochist even gets to the lever on the first one. Unfortunately, struggling a bit with this the skip here. There it is. So yeah, basically one half of the estate ahead. And Masochist will be grabbing at least one more orb here. So depending on how much time he makes up on this side of the arena, it might be between 30 seconds and a minute ahead for Marcus. Ooh.
Oh, that
Only
was...
one of those bricks blew up. You could see Marcus about to save and quit because he thought that the whole wall didn't, but one of them did.
I don't think I've ever seen. Usually the whole wall. I don't think I've ever seen it just brick one chunk like that.
Yeah, the pots are weird. I've stopped trying to understand them.
So many
here's
pots, though.
1226 entering Hall of Doors for Marcus. Takes his one strength and goes back to Manor.
Massive is having some problems with auto aim, being a little funky, but getting it.
Yep, and was able to get that max range slash to break the pot instead of having to get hit or try to hit the mage.
Well, this, I think, it was close by, so it wasn't. Marcus getting that little ink. I guess it's like a. I don't know. Sludge.
Yeah, I have no idea what those little in the pot vessel people are.
Yeah, I assume it's sludge because there's sludge enemies. Yeah, there's a sludge guy with feet.
Yeah. So here you can see that Masochist is 1 minute and 8 seconds behind, I believe. Behind Marcus, so a little over a minute gap on them. Marcus getting this one first try.
Yeah, I think he had trouble on the second match, getting it here first try.
Looks like his angle's off a little bit. I don't know how many of those hits actually did any damage. A decent number of them, apparently.
Nice. Mrkssr having a little trouble there killing the mage. There's some time loss. Yeah, Mrkssr looking very good. Pulling very ahead. Wonderful. No, never mind. Yeah, is there another strat other than rolling strong? I guess, isn't it? I think I've seen like use the green pot ghost.
Yeah, so for this room, what I usually do is as soon as you roll into it, you just slash the green pot twice and then heavy to the right. And then you can just do heavy light on each of the enemies to kill them. And they'll hop towards you as you're killing them one at a time. So you don't ever like kill multiple at the same time, but you also don't have to like run around the entire room. They'll just kind of come straight to you. Ooh, Marcus getting 3 shots in on that. It's hard to get those max range hits.
Nice.
So not losing too much time on that big pot. Looked like it was 1 or 2 cycles instead of the rough time that he had on match 2. I believe the roll slash strats for the green pot room are a little bit faster, but only by like a second or 2 at most, and I'm much comfier with the kill them one at a time.
Okay. Is it like does RNG or does like pot like if they jump if in a like wrong position does it affect it or is it pretty consistent?
No, I think I've had one of them get stuck on a pot once, but like
Okay.
usually they'll just kind of jump straight towards you. There's not really any RNG until they're in range. And at that point, they're close enough for you to hit. So Masochist having, once again, a really clean big pot fight. Gets it at the end of its first attack.
That was imp off. Was Mrkssr finishing imp off? Pretty good.
Yeah, made up a whole lot of time. I think it was 1701 when Marcus was dropping down from the grandma conversation.
Yeah, about it's going to probably be about 45 seconds. From Masochist.
Marcus having pretty clean fights for each of these end of wing arenas. Seems to be getting more comfortable with the one strength fights.
I mean, yeah, doing it back to back to back, I'm pretty sure definitely helps. Okay, you get the feel, you know how many slashes it takes to kill, I assume. Eventually just get the timing down. Or just, yeah, the number down, I guess.
Yeah. I don't know if other people have this issue, but the Lickitongues just have so much health that like I know that they take 19 hits to kill, but I just cannot track 19 hits. It's like entirely based on feel. It's like this feels like it's gonna die soon. I've been fighting it around as long as I usually do.
Yeah, just go off feeling. I think Yeah, I don't know. 19 seems like a lot to count. Maybe maybe you gotta like separate how you count it. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it should be like a static intro every time. Like the first 5 hits or whatever are guaranteed, and then after that, you just kind of have to count.
Yeah, probably after like the door slam, or not door. What? No, the shield. Sorry, door. He's holding shields when his shield slam happens. Probably be a good time to count.
Gets to deflect on that, 2 deflects, but does get hit twice as well. He does quit out after this fight, I believe, so it's not that big of a deal as long as he doesn't die. Oh, that was terrifying.
Yeah, that was. If that slash was like any like a second like or milliseconds like slower, and it didn't reflect, that was for sure a death. But Mrkssr cleaning it out, cleaning it up. Yeah, I think we've all, as as runners, we all felt that pain. Like, you flash real quick. It's like it just like milliseconds from not reflecting and killing you. We've all been in that position before.
Masochist getting the 2 heavies to finish up that wave.
Yeah, very clean. I think making up some time there.
Still on PB pace too, it looks. Not even losing time to golds. I think that was a gold split for Masochist.
Okay. Nice. All right, let's see how Avarice 1 goes for Marcus. Having some troubles on wave 2 it was. Let's see if it will trouble this time, hopefully.
I don't know how Marcus saw that pot. I was like, there's one over there somewhere, but I don't know where it is.
Yeah, as you say, you have like problems with the brightness in this game.
Yeah, I don't know if it's my monitors or if it's my eyes, but like as soon as things get into darkness, they completely vanished to me. Especially in Imploft, every single shot that I take in Imploft is completely blind. I just feel for where the torch should be, which is why I always lose like 15 seconds to missed shots.
Marcus cleaning up. Yeah, you didn't have any trouble with second wave. That was pretty clean, too, I think. On 1 strength.
Masochist grouping up the top pot and the grunts, coming in on the final wave.
All right. I don't think I've ever explained this anywhere. Well, I don't think I put it in the channel, but he did pull out the tournament key points, so that's why we didn't have that match. If anyone's looking at the like bracket and wondering why TFT's ahead, he did wasn't feeling well, so he pulled out of the tournament. Yeah, hopefully he gets better though.
Yeah, both runners had really clean. Avarice is here. Masochist, once again, still on PB pace. It'll be really funny if Masochist gets 3 PBs in 3 runs.
Yeah, I mean, Maskus did say he didn't run the category like that much, so it's shouldn't. And also, I think he has a pretty good time at NMG. 126. I don't want to be wrong. Let me double check. Unless my computer doesn't want to cooperate. I think it's 126 though. Yeah, so doing very well. I'm pretty sure sub 30, especially if you have submitted 80% NMG run, a good one, shouldn't be that rough to get.
Yeah, even with Strength 2 route, you're basically playing all of the parts of any percent, but with the rest of it cut out. The only difference is that you don't have, or all of the parts that are in Hotpot are in any percent, and you're doing it with the same stats that you normally would if you do 2 Strength route. Because, you do 1 fight in Furnace that has all of the normal enemies from Manor anyway.
Oh man, is the speedrun.com site down? Wow, that was the worst time to. It's just not. It's just not opening. I guess it didn't want me to check. I think it's just straight up down. Oh, what?
Marcus just did controller strats on the entrance. I didn't know that you could do those.
Nice. Yeah, I think the aim is hard, but you can't get it. Oh, okay. Thought Marcus like soft locked there for a second, but no, he's good. You couldn't like move. It looked like. Oh, it's good to go though.
Masochist having a little bit of trouble lighting this one. Has to go and get some more mana. Looks like he's just going to reset the room. Having a little bit of a rough time. Plants this healing seed as he enters the arena, just so that he can grab it on the way out.
I wonder if Marcus is on PB pace. I think it was red on his splits for a little bit. Probably not, but I'm unsure.
Yeah, it's getting kind of close. See if he gets the quick furnaces.
Whoa,
Slips that one past the
wow,
rising platform.
that was crazy. Wow, that was amazing.
Yeah, so I think at this point it's going to come down to a missed cycle from either of them.
Mm-hmm. I guess Marcus's run to lose. I guess his game to lose. Let's see if we can clean it out. Should be able to clean it out. I feel like. Hopefully, I'm not jinxing, but for sure, yeah.
He did miss first cycle on the last match, but he did not miss it on the first match. So he's got a 50% chance of finishing this out.
For sure. Yeah, I don't. I think we saw it on Masochist's side where like you can throw the fireball like at the pot, and for some reason it just doesn't light, even though visually it looks like it should light, like it should just work. I've had that happen to me a couple of times, and very unsure why. Yeah, I think like Mrkssr, as you said, the hitbox is probably very strange, especially for moving hitboxes.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to come down again to exactly one cycle. With Masochist entering the fight as Marcus is starting the jump attack. Grabbing this door.
Up
There it is.
2904. Really good. Nice. So Marcus does take game 2 going into semifinals. That's just gonna finish up right here. Nice. Jeez. So Marcus will be facing upper. Oh, we can actually do the match. I think Marcus is good to go. So we might just have semifinals right after this. Because I think I do remember asking Marcus earlier that if he's available, and I think he is. So yeah, I think we will have semifinals match right after this. But I think Muzius, you're hopping off after this.
Yeah, I've got some stuff to do after this.
Yep. Let's see if,
Sounds like it's going to be a great match, though.
Nice.
29-47.
That isn't a
43-second gap.
Yeah, that wasn't a PB, but very good attempt. Okay, let's unmute the runners. GG's. Okay.
GG's.
All right. Marcus, yeah, let's take game 2. That's just good work. That was really great for especially since you don't run the category that much either, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Yeah, but great work. Marcus, how you feeling after that?
Happy.
Yeah, good job. Good work.
And
okay.
finally a good one.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, please check out the commentary. The Mrkssr streams, Masochist, Marcus, they all stream Death Door Speedrunners. Well, I think we're all streaming different stuff, but we're all streamers, so please check them out. So I think Marcus, you are good for going to semifinals to fight the verse against Upper. Upper? Yep, you're good.
Yes.
Good. Okay. I think we're gonna take a quick intermission, so like a 10-minute break. Yeah, so we'll be right back. Thank you all. Thank you all for tuning in. So we'll be right back.
See ya.